Are you ready to manifest your best year yet? Let's create our vision board for 2025. Yeah, because it's not everyone else's relationship with God. It's yours and God's relationship. And it's your vision board and it's your life. So before we get into it, I think there is something that needs to be put out there, some things that need to be made clear, and just kind of some misconceptions that are made. So whenever I scroll on TikTok, sometimes I see videos of, oh, manifesting's demonic, blah, 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 like you should never manifest because that's demonic. Like, that's really all I see. I just see that you should never do it because it's demonic. However, there is a right way to do it and there is a wrong way to do it. Manifesting really is just envisioning your future, how you want, your future to look like, what you want your future to be. It's really just putting your faith and your trust in God that He can make these big goals and these big dreams happen. That's what we're gonna be doing. And so for me, ultimately my goals for 2025 is just to carry out the things that I've learned from 2024. I've learned putting my full trust in God. I would be like,
oh yeah, I have trust in God, but
then I would still try to have control over the situations and have control over the outcomes, and that's just, I can't do that. So that's what 2024 has taught me, and that's what I need to carry out into 2025. But I'll put up some of my past vision boards that I've made for previous years. I think I started in 2023, and some of these things have come true. Some of these things I just wasn't preparing myself to obtain. So obviously God's not gonna give us more than we can handle, so I wasn't ready. I wasn't trying to get ready to obtain those things. I just wanted to have those things. But there's an order in which you have to get those things, if that makes sense. Like, you have to go about it the right way. Also have some Sour Patch Kids, so that's how you know it's gonna be good. It's gonna be great. Let's get into it. So when it comes to vision boarding, a lot of the questions I see, how do you do it? And I got you. Let me cook. I got you. So as of where you can visually see your vision board, there are different ways to do that. So you can do digital, you could do a poster, or you could do a bulletin board. I do digital. I'm a digital girly. It's been known, and I accept it and I embrace it. But I do digital because I can make it as my wallpaper on my lock screen, and I see it every single time I open up my laptop, because I'm always on my laptop. There does not go a day by that I'm not on my laptop at all. There's always something I need to do or I want to do. So digital is good for a constant reminder, because you know that you're always going to be on your iPad or your phone or your computer. Digital is so good to put it in this one location that goes with you. Poster board is good for its convenience and being able to be moved around. And it's depending on what kind you get, a lot of people get the flimsy kind, but I think if you're going to do a poster board, you should get a strong cardboard type styrofoam ones. But it's just good for moving around and such. And then the bulletin board, I think, is probably, if you're gonna do physical like that, I think bulletin board is the best option. It's sturdy, it's stable, and you can use push pins, and you can rearrange, you can take things away, you can add things, you can check mark things off once you get them, once you achieve them. So bulletin board, I think, if you're doing physical, is probably the best way to go about that. And so adding to just how you vision board, super easy. Just list out all of the things that you would like to see in the following year. What I'm actually going to do this time, because I was talking to my mom about it, is I'm actually going to do years 2025 to 2030, because in a business perspective, they never just look at what they can do the next year. They always look at 5-10 years down the line, where they want to be. And so she knows where she wants to be in 2030, and so she's gonna work backwards from there and know what she has to do now to start getting to that point. So once you list it out, then you can get your pictures, assemble it, and I'll go into more deep depth. I'll go into whoa, guys, I've never talked in my life. I'll go into more depth about your pictures and how you should choose to pick your pictures and how they should look, because there's a certain type of way, but we'll explain that later. So once you have all your pictures, assemble it and make sure it's somewhere you can see. And you don't just want to make it and just be okay, I'm done. You actually want to work towards that. You want to keep praying on it. You want to keep looking at it and be I can do this. I can achieve this. Just have that mindset. I can do this. I'm going to be able to get there. I can put in the hard work to get there. This isn't going to be too hard. So I'm just yapping at this point, but basically you get the gist. Just don't forget it. Now I'm on my Pinterest board, bro. Look at this. Look at my Pinterest board. Look at it. she's so cute. I'm getting a little sidetracked, but basically, long story short, I love my Pinterest board. So now we're going to search some things up. For me, one of the things I have on my vision board list for 2025 is to get a car. I don't have a car yet. Right now, I drive my mom's car. She has a truck. It's a BMW, and it's like really nice. Like I love driving it, but also of course, like, you know, just for me, whenever I want to go places, but like, you know, they have errands and stuff, it's kind of difficult. Also for college, it'd be nice to, you know, have my own car and be able to drive around. So I don't know what Mercedes I want yet because there's so many options. There's so many options. And my mom, she was a huge Mercedes girly before she became a BMW girly. She wants me to get a Mercedes basically. So I'm just gonna search up Mercedes-Benz logo. Oops, that says Benz, but this one says Benz specifically because I do want a Mercedes-Benz. So I'm gonna look for something that like fits the aesthetic. I like this one, also like this one, but I also like this one, and I like this one. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna put that picture in. I'm just gonna drag that to my desktop, and whatever Mercedes I get is whatever Mercedes I get, but it's a cutie. Oh wait, this one's kind of good too because she's a black girl and I'm a black girl. And that is tip number 2 whenever you're choosing your pictures. If you're using people in your pictures, typically you want to go for skin tone that's like yours, obviously same gender. Some of the time, like most of the times, you want to choose pictures where you cannot see their face because you want to be envisioning yourself. You don't want to be like, oh, this person has that car, that should be me. No, you're like, this is actually me in my car, like that's me. And so now I'm just going to find the rest of my pictures that I want, and once I have them all together, we'll put up that little collage. Oh, that's love. Okay, so here I am in Canva. I'm gonna upload all my pictures super quick. There were some for like the same thing that I wanted that I chose a few different options for pictures because I wasn't sure which ones I was gonna vibe with. So we have options to select from. Oh my gosh, this next tip is so big. Like, I think this is so important, especially for Christian individuals. You see a lot more attacks on yourself just because obviously Satan's like, oh, you're trying to reach for better? Baby girl, no. Keep your vision board like to you, especially if it's something like super deep. Like for me, I want a car. That's like something like superficial, very surface level, and that's something I'm like, okay, I'm gonna tell people that. I've been telling people this since sophomore year. But if this is something like super deep, and like if you're thinking, oh, I want to stop, like, I don't know, I want to stop drinking, or I want to stop vaping, like that type of thing, or like something that's like very internal to you, like, do you get what I'm saying? 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 Keep it to yourself. They can see your vision board, but not everyone has to know what each one means. So for me, whenever I do my vision board, I kind of make it where it's just like, I'm looking at it, I know what it means, and that's really all that matters. Like, I'm just sharing it with you guys so that you all can, you know, do the same and really set yourself up to manifest this 2025 year. And now, the moments we've all been waiting for. Let's assemble this bad boy. I didn't like that. I don't think I like that too much. So this is just kind of like up to you. I'm just gonna be kind of like playing around with some things. I'm not really gonna be talking much because there really is there's nothing to say while I'm doing this. Like, I'm so focused. Like, just don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Let me cook and I'll come back to you.
No need for either of us at this point to sleep alone, 'cause I don't like ending my days with you. You can waste my time if that's what you wanna do. Oh, I don't mind if all that you say is not true. No, I don't mind. I just wanna end all my days with you.
Okay, I think I'm done. I really like how it looks. It might change later. And you'll notice for the top right corner picture, I like colored over the face because it had a face, but the face is not mine. But yeah, I think it looks really good. I think I really like it. And healthy body, healthy mind, and healthy soul are like, I feel like the main focuses. Just like remembering to maintain that. So that is bigger and it's at the top. Or should this be pink? Guys, okay, low-key I think I like pink better. I'm gonna go ahead and save that to my desktop, and then I'm just gonna put that on to my desktop wallpaper, because right now I still have my old vision board from 2024, and I think all but maybe 1 or 2 happened. So that just goes to show that, like, when done correctly and when done with the right mindset as well, baby, the sky's the limit. Okay, it was kind of, but it's time to put this new one on to commemorate the beginning of 2025. Tad. Oh wait, okay, wait. I don't like the pink. It looks kind of obnoxious. It's okay, I'm gonna figure it out later. If you hear the stupid vent, ignore it. But that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I just hope that this video inspired you to make your 2025 vision board. If you haven't, start thinking of what you would like your 2025 to look like, and never be scared to think too big or like too out of the box, because God gives us authority to go bigger and higher places that others don't have the authority to go. So if you're putting higher things on your vision board, get ready to, you know, like, let go of some of the things that maybe you've done in the past, even some of the people. You have to prepare yourself to accept bigger. Like, if you were 8 years old, you would not be still wearing the same clothes that you did when you were 3, because you're growing up, you're getting bigger. And moral of the story really is, like, it may not make sense to everyone else, but it's not everyone else's relationship with God. It's yours and God's relationship, and it's your vision board, and it's your life. Remember that. And if you ever get discouraged in whatever you've put on your vision board or the big goals that you have for your life, just remember how Jesus literally, like, had the ability, has to let a man walk on water. This dude rose 3 days later after he died. This man was bringing people back from the dead. This man was healing the blind, healing the sick, healing the possessed. Like, nothing is impossible. If someone could come back from the dead, if someone can raise someone from the dead, if someone can literally walk on water, then why do you think that he can't bring you your dream car or your dream house or your dream job? Like, really, whenever you're doing this, just kind of have that mindset of, to the world, this seems impossible, but with God, everything's possible. Just don't be afraid to go for bigger. I hope you guys have enjoyed your 2024 year. A lot of people have said 2024 sucked, and I will say 2024 was very challenging. Cidney was being hit with some fireballs, but also it allowed Cidney to mature. So I'm very grateful for 2024 because it was so difficult, it was so great. And I hope that you guys look at that the same way. Whatever negativity happened, that's gonna stay. We're only carrying great things, uplifting things, and strengthening things into 2025. And we're letting go of the dead weight of 2024. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys had an amazing holiday season, and have a happy new year. And I will see y'all in the next one. Okay, bye.